Well, I can tell you they decided to go ahead early with the funeral thing in the world, apart from sing with me. I've actually got here the Superstore Christmas book, which features the one and only Nick Kershaw, folks, which is great. And it's got all your bits and pieces in here, everything about you. It's an interviewer's dream. That is revolting, isn't it? That looks like something that's been in my fridge for about a month. It says in here your favourite food is Indian. What we should really have done this morning is had some Indian food in.
Yes, or some Indian banana.
What is your favourite Indian food? When you go out, you always go for the same thing?
Yeah, usually chicken or something,
yeah. I always do that. I always go for something I know I'm going to like.
Yes.
Rather than gambling, because you're never quite sure.
Yes, you can come unstuck.
And it says favourite leisure activity here, keen computer chess player. And I tried to get them to actually get you to bring it in this morning.
Yeah, it's in the bottom of a tea chest at the moment because we're moving, so...
Have you always been a keen chess player?
Yeah, since I was asked about it 6 months ago.
Really?
No, since I was at school and stuff, I used to play.
I wish you'd have had a game you could have brought in, we could have played.
Yeah, it would have been good fun.
You could have beaten me. Oh, you like it that much, eh?
Yeah, no, really, no. No, I like playing the computer because it can't sort of argue back and you can cheat and stuff.
Oh, I see. Right. OK, listen, we've got the prize pick to do this morning. Behind us, we've got the Isle of Man prize picks there.
Well, so someone's won the Isle of Man.
If I drag this out, I thought maybe someone's going to bring him in, but if I stick that there, I could easily knock my tea over.
Right.
And you could pull one of those out. This is the Isle of Man bargain. Keith's question. What is the other name for the Laxey wheel? The answer was the Lady Isabella. The prize of a week's holiday for the winner and 2 of their family to the Isle of Man goes to this person.
Terry Hosford of 16 Redleaf Close, Tunbridge Wells, Kent.
OK, well done to you. I'll stick that down. If you want to dump that one back, Nick, I'll pull the next one out, which was the store bargain. And when Superstore opened this morning, what was the time in San Francisco, Amsterdam and Tokyo was the question we asked. San Francisco was 1 a.m., 10 a.m. in Amsterdam and 6 p.m. in Tokyo. Right, and who won that?
Sarah Hawkins of 16 Ryefields, Spratton, North Hants.
Was it?
Spratton.
Spratton. OK, if you leave that one out, we'll dump that down there. You put that one back. And Buck Spears bargain, the young gardener kit and the Snoopy watches. Where's the Golden Gate Bridge? The answer was San Francisco Bay. I think we've got a picture of San Francisco Bay somewhere. Probably in San Francisco. I love my heart. There it is. San Francisco Bay Bridge in San Francisco, the Golden Gate Bridge, I should say. The prize of the Buck Spears albums and the single go to...
Philip Quiddington of 24 West Park Hill, Brentwood, Essex.
OK, well done to you, Philip. I'll stick this one back around the back here. You get all the Buck Spears bits and pieces. Right, there'll be calls to Nick a bit later. Have you ready for that?
Yeah.
01811 8055 if you want to chat to Nick about anything, if you want to play verbal chess over the telephone, chat about Buna Gosh or whatever. And we're going to be doing that in a wee while. So 01811 8055. They're all sitting up there waiting to take your calls now. Also calls a bit later, of course, to Duran Duran. Just a brief mention that next week's programme, when Wham are on, while we're on the subject, is going to finish at 11:30 because of the Lord Mayor's show. Just thought I'd warn you about that. Right now, we've got some racing. We've got Derek Warwick, an old banger in a moment with David Icke. But first of all, the British Grand Prix from 1982, right? Have you ever been in the choir?
Yeah.
School?
Yes, school, church.
Good. Tenor, soprano, bass, baritone?
Yes.
All of them?
At one point or other, yeah.
Four-part harmony group, Nick Kershaw.
Yeah.
Did you actually have quite a good voice then, or not?
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, did you have a good voice when you were in the choir? Sometimes when a voice breaks, it changes and becomes either lousy or better.
No, it's angelic voice soprano, actually, Mike.
Oh, how jolly nice, Nicholas. Right. OK, we ought to take some calls and chat to some people on the telephone. And you've also brought a bargain to give away, which we'll do in a second. If you grab one of your telephones over there, no matter which one. Right. We have Samantha Christ on the line. Hello, Samantha.
Hello?
Hello, you're through to Nick.
Hello, Samantha.
How long does it take you to compose a piece of music?
To write a song? Well, it all depends on what it is. Like the one that's out at the moment, the riddle, it took me about 2 hours, I suppose, which is very quick for me. But quite often it can take, and the music usually comes first, and that comes quite immediately. And arranging and everything, that can take quite a few hours and quite a few days even. But lyrics usually take most time with me. So lyrics can take ages and ages and ages.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah?
Great. Well, thank you for your call.
Thank you.
All right, then. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Do you want to go back on the song once you've done it, or is that it?
It depends how much time there is between doing it and recording it. Because, like, recently I've written the song and recorded it, and that's what's happened with this album. And it's all been a very short space of time. But usually I get very sort of picky at my old songs and everything.
Right.
And I do sort of sometimes go back and break them up for salvage and stuff.
I like it. Selena Innes. Hello, Selena.
Hi.
It's a lovely name. Where are you calling from?
Potter's Bar.
Potter's Bar. Right, you're through to Nick.
Are you
Oh,
allergic to anything?
am I allergic to anything? Yeah, I get hay fever, and I'm not sure what I'm allergic to. I think it's just sort of dust and pollen, I think.
Can you say happy birthday to my sister, please?
Yes, what's your sister's name?
Yvonne.
Happy birthday, Yvonne.
Thank you.
Okay,
Right.
Selena.
Thanks very much.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye-bye. Right, there goes Selena. Darren Tucker. Hello, Darren.
Hello?
Hello, how are you?
Pardon?
How are you?
Okay.
Don't be polite. Right, through to Nick.
Hello.
Nick,
Yeah.
has anything gone terribly wrong when you're trying to make a record?
When I'm trying to make a record, well, the good thing about making records is if something does go terribly wrong, you can always do it again, as opposed to live television and things, which I have come unstuck with in the past. But no, records, yeah, sure, things go wrong, but it doesn't really matter in a recording studio because you can always wipe it off and start again, really.
Is it good to be like that? Because I know earlier recordings, maybe in the early years, you just got an hour, you've got to go in and do it, and maybe it was more live. And
Yeah.
when you know you can go back, does it make you more relaxed about the whole thing?
Yeah,
More
that is a good point. I mean, you can get things much too perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, you can really go over the top and waste time getting things better than they need to be, you know. Yeah,
Right.
sure.
Okay, thanks for your call.
Oh, Nick,
Yeah,
can you give a wave to my family and anyone who knows?
sure will. Yeah, where are they? In the front room?
They're upstairs watching TV.
Oh, they're
All
upstairs
right.
watching
Well,
TV.
you've got a TV upstairs, have you?
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Bye.
thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Right, they'll all wave to them. And Kelly Nolan's on the line. Not one of the Nolan sisters, are you?
No.
I thought you were like the 12th Nolan sister. Where are you calling from?
Collindale.
From Colindale, near Wembley. Right, you through to Nick?
Hi, Kelly.
Hi, you know when you was younger, what was your parents' reaction to you becoming a pop star?
Well, I wasn't a pop star when I was younger.
No, when you told
Yeah.
them you wanted to.
Well, I never told them I wanted to. In fact, they still think I'm working in the chip shop down the road. Haven't they? No, they've always given me great encouragement. Everything I've ever wanted to do, they've encouraged me to do it. So there was never any problem.
So they didn't want you to get a sensible job like an accountant or
No, well,
something?
I did have a sensible job. I used to work in the dole office for about 3 years. And then I left there to become a professional musician. And basically all I've ever wanted is to do whatever makes me happy. So,
I think singing's a sensible job and working in the dole office isn't.
yeah, that
Yeah, I
sounds more
agree.
like it.
All right. Thanks for your call.
Can
Bye.
you give a wave to my mum and my brother, please?
Sure, I will do. Going to run out of waves. And
Bye.
And happy birthday to my cousin Debbie, please.
Right, happy birthday, Debbie.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Right, maybe we've got time for a couple more in a moment. We've got a bargain to give away, which looks
Yeah.
like most of your wardrobe.
Yes, it looks like most of my wardrobe. Let's see, where should we start? Right, that's a video EP of all my singles, including
Great.
a live version of Human Rating.
Superb.
Um, a 12-inch copy of The Riddle.
Smashing. I'll keep these separate from all the
Nice.
junk you've got on the table here. Right.
A 12-inch copy of The Riddle. Do you ever get a deja vu feeling?
A 12-inch copy of the...
This is terribly exciting. This is hot off the presses. This is one of the proofs
Oh, great.
of the
Yeah.
album cover, which I'll sign, obviously, and do whatever.
It's a great picture, that. It's a very stark photograph, isn't it? It's
Stark.
wonderful.
Stark.
Love that, yeah.
As opposed to coup.
Yeah.
And this is the one of the very first pressings, the white label, and I'll sign that for you
Okay.
and get that.
We should have put this on top, shouldn't we?
Right.
And here come the clothes.
A t-shirt, sweatshirt. This is very rare, actually, a collector's item. This is a Wembley 84 Nick t-shirt.
Oh, right.
And you've probably read in the press recently, I've been doing, associated with this anti-smoking campaign, where I've got some Pace Setters Don't Smoke t-shirts,
Okay,
sweatshirts, and badges. There you go.
Wonderful. Great heap of stuff there. Well, thanks very much for bringing all that in. Have you got a question?
Yes.
Good. Please accept that.
What I want to know is, in the song The Riddle, I mentioned an old man of Arran. Now, all I want to know is, where is Arran?
Okay, mentions the old man of Arran in the song The Riddle. Where is Arran? Okay, answers on a postcard to Saturday Superstore, BBC Television, London W12 8QT. That's Saturday Superstore, BBC Television, London W12 8QT. In the song The Riddle, the old man of Arran is mentioned. Where is Arran? That's all you have to do. Right, if you grab the phone again, we have time to speak to a couple more people. John, you're going to have to tell me how to pronounce your surname.
Yakupis.
Yakupis?
Yeah.
I'd never have coped with that. Where are you calling from?
London, Southgate.
From Southgate. Right, you through to Nick.
Hello,
John.
Nick.
Yep.
What's the worst thing about being a pop singer?
The worst thing about being a pop singer, having to get up early and go on Saturday Superstore. Well, having to get up early, that is.
And we were talking about that earlier, about having to actually get up and use your brain first thing in the morning is terrible, isn't it?
But a lot of people have to do that anyway. There's always bad things about every job, you know. I mean, I'm sure people have it a lot worse than I do. But I like most of it, actually. It's great. I mean, I haven't really got any complaints at the moment.
Good.
As soon as it's got a complaint, you'll let you know.
Yeah, I will, yeah.
All right.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you. Kathy Smith, hello.
Hello, Mike.
Hello, you're through to Nickers.
Hi, Kathy.
Hello, Nick. Nick, I was wondering, who's your favourite comedian?
Who my favourite comedian is?
Yeah.
I've got several, I think. I don't think they're comedians as such, they're more sort of comedy actors, I think, like John Cleese.
You're a Fawlty Towers fan.
I am indeed, yeah. Rick Mail, people like that, I think are amazing.
Nick, I was wondering, could I have a signed photograph of you, please?
Sure. Have you got your name and everything?
We'll sort that out.
We'll sort that out for you, we'll do.
Okay, thank you very
bye.
much.
Okay, thank you, bye-bye. Right, Donna Hopkins on the line. Donna, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, Donna.
Nick, does anyone star in your videos or personal friends?
Pardon?
Does anyone star in your videos or just personal friends?
Does anyone star in my videos?
Or just personal friends?
Or just personal friends. No, well, there are a lot of... When you're looking to make a video, there are a lot of agencies about that specialise in supplying actors. And there's one firm called Ugly, which actually...
Don't say which ones you got from that.
I didn't say which ones I got from that, no. But you sort of apply to an agency if you want specific sort of people and everything. You get them from there.
Well, can you say hello to Michaela, Angela and Terry and Lee?
Sorry?
Can you say hello to Michaela, Angela, Terry and Lee? Sister and brother.
Right.
Give them a wave.
Right. Hello to all those people that you just said.
And can you say hello to King Market and Greenwich Royal?
Good grief. And the rest of the world.
And the rest of the world.
Thanks for your call. Thanks. Bye-bye. Right. Great stuff. Actually, just before we go, I was going to ask you about your... You didn't open these up, your no smoking sweatshirt. Have you never been a smoker?
No, I have. That's the point. I gave up because it was
I've
doing
never
my
actually
voice
had
in.
one, to be honest. It never really
a cigarette?
interested me. No.
No, you're lucky, actually. You're very lucky.
Here you go. Got some of those so you can go and swank about not smoking. Anyway, thanks for that bargain, and we'll be seeing you a bit later. You're coming on the pop panel, aren't you, and things like that. Have a natter, which should be good. So, but I remember last time you revealed your nickname was Nickers. Does anyone still call you Nickers or not?
Only you, Michael, actually. I'm taking the task about it.
Judith McPhee from Renfrewshire says, while watching David Icke's Spot on Saturday Superstore this morning, I've never seen it that closely, to be honest, his Spot. My 19-month-old nephew, Brian, tried desperately to lift the ball from the display behind David, shouting, "Ball! Ball!" Please, would you... Haven't you spotted David Icke there? It was David's head, that's what it was. Please, would you ask David not to put the ball where Brian can see it, because when he cannot have it, he cries and stands in front of the TV, which disrupts my viewing and upsets my mum, who threatens to switch off. I'll have a word with that David Icke for you, David.
This way. Here we are. That's the ball. Yeah, get rid of that for Brian. It was Brian, wasn't it, Brian?
Brian.
I tell you what I've got. That looks like a flat football, look. In fact, it's a pencil case, you see. It's great, that, isn't it? So, Brian, we'll let you have that, so you keep...
Whole array of noises to make, whether we like it or not this morning. Some great stuff here. All sorts of things. That's probably one of the best noises.
Already.
Right.
The BBC's had enough.
Let's get on with the bit that counts. We're going to start Nick Rhodes' end, I think. Do you like that video? Are you a Level 42 fan?
I quite like them, actually. I think the bass player's great, but they're a bit complicated, I think, and I wasn't awfully keen on the video. It's okay, a bit average.
I'm sorry, but you're a Mark King fan.
He's very good.
I like the band. Ooh.
Good.
I like the band very much, and I did like the record, and I like the video. I really liked it.
Good. So thumbs up from you, Derek.
I mean, the video, I didn't like it at all. The music was very good, and I liked it a lot, yes.
You did? Are you a record buyer?
Not really. My wife is, but I'm not really a music man.
In-car stereo, maybe?
Yes.
200 miles an hour?
Yes. Very nice.
Right, Nick.
Mark King's on my album, you know.
Is he?
Yeah.
Your new album?
Yeah, thought that impressed you.
Yeah, it does.
Which is out on November the 19th and available in most leading record shops.
I know, yeah. I knew I could trust you.
Yeah, I like the song. It's the first track on the new album, but I'm not sure about the video. It looks like they just sort of implanted there
say, look, dance, you know, play a bit and these people will come and dance around you.
So not the video, but the song you like?
No, it doesn't look as though it was anything to do with them, actually.
Okay, all right. Have you recovered yet, Dorothy?
Oh, nearly. Yeah.
Nearly?
Yeah. I like that video. You're all wrong. It was good.
So,
it was a song. I didn't understand what they were singing about, but the video sort of showed it.
They were chanting?
Sort of thing, yes.
Right. But you quite liked it. What are you going to do with that?
Very long. Look, well, I'm not going to do that to the... to the song, to the video. I'll do that to the song, okay.
It's a heck of a noise, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, Teresa, what about you?
It's fine, it's great.
Yeah? You're a Level 42 fan?
Yeah.
Bought their records before?
Yeah.
What's your favourite? Have you got a favourite of theirs?
No, they're all good, I think.
Yeah?
They're really good, I like them.
You like them? Well, that's pretty
You
positive.
mean nearly as much as Duran Duran?
Yes. Right.
And Nick KERSHAW, oh my God. What are we going to do here?
Terrible. What do I think? Great bass playing, video stinks.
Yeah, you don't want to elaborate on that. No, that's yours.
The song is a little bit confusing, but it's not a bad song. I mean, Mark is one of this world's absolute ace banana fabo bass players. Excellent, but he does pull some funny faces.
He does, yeah.
Have you noticed that?
I've talked to him.
But that's all the real players. All the real players do that. You grimace an awful lot.
Yes, it's true.
Always wise to remember. That's what I always do, and I'm holding that one chord for half an hour.
Yeah, we saw the picture of you in the Radio 1 calendar, Mike. Stand there.
Oh yeah, you saw that, did you?
We
I
did
see
it,
that,
didn't
yeah. Right, talking of confusing, Level 42's The Chant has just begun. The Alarm have a single out as well called The Chant Has Begun, and this is their video, and after this we'll find out what the pop panel is. That's not quite as rowdy as normal. Simon?
Well, I'm a bit iffy about it. I mean, I don't rate the song that much. I like the chant bit. I think it's great. The chant bit of the song. Video, a bit predictable. I'm always very suspicious of people who wander around slag heaps wearing Ray-Bans, you know. And at the end of it,
that many, though.
No, and at the end of it, all those guys dressed up in evening suits, they burn them. And I don't quite understand it.
Maybe it's symbolic.
Symbolic. But burn the evening suits. Okay, guys. Not bad, not very good.
Okay, Teresa?
I didn't like that at all.
No?
No. Not a video or a record.
A load of old rubbish.
A load of old rubbish. Yeah, can't come on here and say this on a load. Sorry, chaps.
What do you mean? You're talking to a star there?
Yeah, just a minute.
Yeah. You didn't like that then?
No, I didn't.
All right, that's honest. I like hearing an honest person on here. Nick?
Actually, the songs are growing. I've heard it 2 or 3 times.
It does grow on you, yeah.
It's really got to me now, yeah. Not sure about the video. Trouble is, videos nowadays, unless they're amazing, they just wash over you because there's so many of them.
That's right.
It's just, and that washed over me.
It's a bit like records as well, really. There are so many records out now. Derek?
Absolutely.
Well, for me, the video was the same. I thought it was rubbish, and the song was even worse. For me, it's just not my kind of music at all.
It's not.
Are you showing your age?
That says it all.
Maybe.
You're going to say it's fabulous now.
No, I'm not. I didn't like it at all. I didn't like the video. Didn't like anything about it. Sorry.
It's a good job that chaps live in Rill, because it's a long way to come down to kneel on you. Right, Nick?
I don't think, having seen all 3 of them, I thought it was the best one out of the 3 of them.
Right.
I shouldn't say that yet, should I? But some of the editing I thought was quite nice, actually. Some great editing on accents in the songs. And although overall it's not that amazing,
We didn't
I thought it was all right.
Okay, well, I like it. Nick likes it. Apart from that, Simon, I think you better honk that.
Terrible.
Very good. Okay, that's The Alarm, and The Chant Has Begun. The third one is The Moody Blues, and this particular track to NSPCC charities. Having said that, doesn't mean you have to say necessarily nice things about it for that reason, but nice of the lads to do that. Anyway, Nick.
Well, I think it's a very gallant cause to send the money there, but I think it's also the worst video I've ever seen. I've never seen such... Those effects they're using, those video effects, I mean, they're things that I thought went out with Noah's Ark. I mean, it's just horrible, and I can't bear his haircut, I'm afraid. It's like, he's been there for too long.
It was getting in for renovation, right, Karen?
I don't like the song either.
You don't, right.
No.
Maybe the video wasn't very good because they didn't want to spend too much money on it, because it was awful. Maybe they wanted to put the money to the charity. I quite like the record, though. I wouldn't buy it, but I liked it.
Derek?
I like the record a lot, actually. I quite like that kind of music. As far as the video is concerned, I think it's a nice contrast, because I like sometimes to see the groups working and playing.
Right.
So I think it's good for that reason.
Nick?
Not really my cup of tea, actually.
No?
No, I didn't like that much.
You're going to love it, aren't you?
I am.
I know you're going to love it. You were drooling over Justin Hayward. You go, oh, Justin.
I've got everything they ever sang. It was one of those. Go on, do it. Yeah, no.
The other way.
It's the other way. It's wonderful. A bit predictable, but then they all are.
I think you rather
Really
fancy
good.
Justin Hayward, don't you?
Yes, I've been in love with him ever since I was that big.
Ah, ever since he was that big as well.
Yeah.
Right, Teresa.
I didn't like that at all.
You didn't?
Sorry, Mum.
Oh, I'll get you when you get home.
Me and Teresa having a right bitch about that, especially the haircuts.
Oh, that's terrible.
Somebody ought to tell that guy.
Simon.
I'm not particularly fond of it. I mean, I can see how it's made, how it's turned out like that. Somebody said, guys, you just got to make our video. And they've said, well, we just don't want to spend a lot of time and money on it. Let's just go and do a live thing, which is all well and good, but it's not sort of, it's very much kind of flowers.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, but I paid for them. Right.
For instance, very good
The
stuff.
bargain, if somebody can hold that end. The bargain,
hang on,
is it? All right. The Duran Duran book, luminous poster, Wham calendar, and the top 10, and all the bits you see down here on the table. The question this week, status quo, a 7 with The Wanderer. What's the full name of the artist who first had a hit with The Wanderer? Don't tell me if you know. Quo at 7 with The Wanderer, the full name of the artist who first had a hit with it. You could win this. All the bits and pieces on the table, the T-shirts, the records, the top 10 down there, and answers on a postcard too. Saturday Superstore, BBC Television, London W12 8QT. Saturday Superstore, BBC Television, London W12 8QT. Thanks for your bits about the video. It's nice to see them all disagreeing. I love it when they do that. We'll be back in a moment with calls to Duran, Simon and Nick on 01811 8055. In the meantime,